We know that Randy is maybe transitioning to be more of a color commentator, and Lanny sort of took issue with the narrative that Randy wanted to do that. He did an interview where he said, quote, Randy's relegated to being the announcer and he's bored. He's noticing Shawn Michaels is emerging, not just as a tag team wrestler, but as the greatest talent in the business at that time. I remember he calls me at 2 a.m. and he says, can you find me some breakaway champagne bottles? His plan was to drink to Shawn Michaels' career, pour him a glass, they would drink, they would toast, and then Randy would smash the bottle over Shawn's head, starting a 2-year feud like the Hatfields and the McCoys, ending at WrestleMania where Shawn loses his hair if he loses the match, and Randy retires to the announcing table if he loses. They would have had the greatest match ever in the history of wrestling, and Randy retires. So what happens? Pat says, Randy, we're having a youth movement, and the best thing you can do is stay on the microphone. That's when he decided to go to WCW. Randy had planned to pass the torch to Shawn Michaels and lose right in the middle of the ring. I gotta admit, Bruce, I'd never heard that story before, but the way Lanny lays it out, that sounds exciting. I would have been with it. What do you remember of this idea?
Well, look, man, here's the thing, and I've said it a million times. What Randy said to me, what Randy said to us, as far as Randy's career and Randy doing play-by-play on a weekly basis, was the transition that Randy wanted to make. Randy did not want to work full-time anymore. Randy was done. He was like, I'm ready.
Right.
I want to make the transition. The transition was for Randy to then do color commentary. But Randy was also going to transition to come into the office with us and work with us on booking and writing television to help us with creative as well. Randy moved to Stamford, Connecticut, got an apartment in Stamford, Connecticut. Okay. Because again, Randy was looking to be a part of the creative with Pat and I and Vince and work with us and maybe transition Pat out because Pat was getting ready to retire. So Randy, had he come to us and said, no, you know what? I feel like I've got 2 more years left and I want to work a program with Shawn, to know that we had Randy Savage to work another 2 years and possibly work with Shawn. Never heard that.